So I got to school like 20 minutes, maybe even like a half hour before you're supposed to get there. And I waited outside, and I remember being in my car being like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I am like a mom right now, like waiting to pick up my kid at school. It felt so surreal. I saw one of the teachers before I went up to Sonny, and she was like, Sonny's doing so great. He made a new friend in the older class. I went up to them. They were just like sitting with their legs kind of like swinging off the thing together. And I was just like, Whitney, just ingrain this in your memory forever. Like, this is one of those moments in your life where you just want to like visualize and hold on to forever. Welcome to I Love My Toddler, but he started school. Honestly, luckily Sonny's not sick, but the two of us are. He's currently sleeping, and tomorrow he starts actual school where he goes 5 days a week. This is probably not the most flattering angle. I'm so excited, not in a selfish way. 2% selfish and 98% excited for him. 2% like, oh my God, this is a routine thing that's going to happen 5 days a week that we can count on, you know, and 4 hours a day that he's going to be stimulated. This place could form him into the person he's going to be. It's like a super impressionable time. I made banana avocado egg pancakes, blueberries, veggie sticks, animal crackers, and cucumbers.
Look at my toys.
Oh, look at your toys. What about them? I have so much energy right now, like more energy than I feel like I've had this whole break, and I just want to make this good for him, and I want to have like good vibes so he doesn't feel any like weirdness, you know?
I'm sad.
You're sad?
Yeah.
Don't be sad, you know that this is like a good thing. Okay, we need to get more, but I packed diapers, wipes, an extra pair of pants. This is your extra change of clothes for school. Wait.
My equals for
3 pairs of socks.
My
with his name
equals
on
for arms.
it. You want to take this off?
Yeah.
Okay, come here. I'll help you. Sonny is just so curious, and I feel like he's exploding out of this house. Like, he just is so ready to learn and so social, and I just feel like it's time to nurture that.
It's time to go to school.
No.
Come on, let's go.
No thanks.
No thanks?
No, I'm fine.
You're fine? Come on, let's go.
No, I'm fine. No thanks.
Okay. Come on, baby doll. When we went to drop him off, we were a little unclear as to like the stay or leave method or the goodbye situation, like how to handle that, but we both walked him into the classroom, and he immediately saw one of his friends and started playing with him, and then the teacher came up and started playing with him, and she said to me, like, you guys can go. She was like, okay, you guys can leave, but I felt weird about not saying goodbye, so then we said goodbye, and then he started crying for us. I'm sure he's over it, and I'm sure we'll be getting a text from her soon being like, he's fine. But
She told us to come back at 10:30?
Yeah, she said to come back at 10:30. So we just ease him into it. Usual pickup is 12:30.
Okay.
How are you doing? You're sad. Timmy was a little bit more emotional than I was. On the way there, he was very quiet, and I thought maybe he was like mad at me, and I was like, is everything okay? And he said, no, I'm just like a little bit emotional about the first day. And we left, and like he was definitely very teary-eyed, and it hit him hard. I think he felt like this was the beginning of like Sonny leaving us, kind of. So yeah, it hit him a little bit harder than it hit me emotionally.
Like, I know we're doing the right thing. Like, I know it's time for him to go to school, and he's gonna get so much out of it, and this is like a good school for him to go to and all that, but I'm also sad because like it feels like the end of like a chapter where I'm with him a lot, and then I'm also like a little nervous because like what if it's not the right school, or like what if he's too young to be going to school and we should on to him for as long as possible.
I don't want you to doubt our decision because
No, overall I know it's the right decision. I'm just saying there's like a little bit of me that has doubts that's making me feel this way. Yeah, I know that the teacher is gonna text us and say that he's okay.
Totally.
So I would like that to happen sooner rather than later.
About 10 minutes later, we got an email from the school with pictures of him playing and smiling and doing well, and so, like...
You did great.
You did great, yeah. And now, yeah, we have to go pick him up in about 20 minutes.
Quick first day.
Yeah, really.
How'd you do?
How was it? Do you want to go home?
No.
You don't want to go home. Okay, so they said he did really well, that he cried for like a second for you and then he was fine. He wanted to just play on his own and was playing independently, and they said he did amazing and that tomorrow we could pick him up even later, and that, yeah, everything was great.
Sonny,
Right,
did
Sonny?
you have fun? You did.
As far as we know, Sonny did amazing on his first day. I mean, for us, it was like, even though Sonny was sad when we would drop him off a couple of times during the week, like we'd go pick him up and he didn't want to leave. So I think it's really important to not let that sadness when you drop them off or their sadness really affect you. Know that like they are really resilient and school is like meant for them to thrive. I'm really loving this phase and just like how much more he can talk, how much more we can interact, that like I'm excited that he's in this place as opposed to being like, oh, I wish he was still a baby again. Like I just love this phase. It doesn't feel like it's moving so fast. It feels like it's going right on time. I want him to take it seriously, but I don't want him to put so much pressure on himself. And hi, we're talking about you.
Get over here.
You want to talk about school?
I love school.
You do?
Wait, he's out of focus. Do it again. Say I love school.
I love school.
How was your first day of school, Sonny? It was good?
What did you do on your first day of school?
I probably want me.
Uh-huh.
Abwadi wani wani. He's in the streets.